You know, I hear people complaining on the internet a lot about regentrification in neighborhoods and saying that minorities can't get ahead and the banks redline them and stuff. And reminds me of this story by an early on mentor I had, a guy named Zig Ziglar. And I know what you're thinking, oh, here's some white dude talking about gentrification, but I'm going to put you on the game no matter what color your skin is, no matter what your background, no matter what your socioeconomic standing is, how much money you have. Zig tells this story about he got married, and the first Christmas that he was married to his wife, he goes over to the mother's house. And they're in the kitchen, and the mother, his wife rather, cuts off the ends of the ham before she puts them in the oven. And Zig's like, dude, the ends of the ham are the best part of the ham. What are you doing? She goes, I don't know. My mom always did that. Go ask her. So Zig brings the mom in there and he says, your daughter just cut off the ends of the ham, the most delicious part of it. What is the deal with that? And she goes, I don't know. My mom always did that. So go ask her. So he goes and he gets the grandma and he goes, your daughter and your granddaughter both cut off the ends of the ham before they cooked it. It's the most delicious part of the pig. What are they doing? She goes, well, I don't know why they do it, but I never had a pan big enough to fit the whole ham in. The reason why I tell you that story is a lot of times we just repeat what's been told to us year after year, generation after generation. And if you live in a neighborhood that's getting regentrified, maybe you heard your parents or your grandparents say something like, oh, you know, we can't get loans because we're X minority or X race, or we can't seem to win because, you know, it's redlined or whatever. And that's just like the ham in the pan. That's not true. Companies like Bank of America offer 100% financing right now, meaning no money down, to minorities. They don't offer it to white people like me. They offer it to minorities to help them get ahead. Banks are incentivized to help people with financial struggles. So the days of redlining and all of that are gone. And I want you to think about this. Let's say that you live in a lower class neighborhood and all of a sudden people move in and they build these nice houses and you worry about your property taxes going up. There's an opportunity to sell that property and make a profit on it and then keep that cash and then move to another lower income area. Hear me out. Then move to another lower income area that's not being regentrified yet. And now you've got the same type of house in the same type of neighborhood, but cash in your bank account. You can also take what's called a cash out refinance on the property. Let's say that you bought the property in the 70s for $35,000, $50,000. Maybe you bought it in the early 2000s for $35,000, $50,000. And now they're building nice houses next to you. And your house, because of the regentrification of the neighborhood, is worth $100,000, $200,000. You can borrow up to 75, maybe in some states even as much as 80% of that, pay off your old mortgage, keep the difference in the cash, then sell your house, and now you've got $100,000, $150,000 worth of money, worth of cash from the bank that you've got to keep. You see so many people, they get caught up with, oh, they're building these nice houses in the neighborhood. I'm not going to be able to afford to live here. That's capitalism. That's an opportunity for you to take advantage, especially if you're a minority, especially if you're challenged socioeconomically. The banks want to help you out. The banks are incentivized by our government to help you out. So if you see nice stuff being built in your neighborhood, instead of listening to your grandmother who cut the ends of the ham off, instead of listening to your mother, who probably also cut the ends of the ham off, go to the banking website, do some research, call the bank, call a banker, go to Google, type in loan officer in your area, and have a conversation and see what's possible for you not to be taken advantage of because of regentrification, but for you to take advantage of the regentrification. And that's real gain.